What up, tubers? Welcome back to another Arena Open Day 1 here. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Finally, Arena Open. Well, not finally. It's been pretty recent that we had the last one. But anyways, this is going to be unlike OTJ. We're going to have no crazy boosters filled with, 12 rares and mythics. Oh, we did get 8 of them, though, which is pretty good for one of these formats. Unfortunately, our rares, however, are not good. Aslask that's a commander card. It is pretty cool, but would not recommend running it in limited the majority of the time. The playable rares we have Fanatic of Ronus, pretty good, not a bomb, but great. Thief of Existence, solid, but not a bomb, okay. Whale's decent. Flare of both Malice and Cultivation are fine. Not what you want to open for rares, but I think in this format it's definitely more of the commons and uncommons and the synergies that you need to perform well. So just going to do some quick glances here at the colors. White looks okay. A couple of auxiliaries at the top end's pretty good. It has some decent removal. Blue looks terrible. A couple of playable cards, but very, very shallow. Black, pretty weak as well. Red looks decent. It's got a couple of discharges, a bolt, a couple charge bugs is nice with the energy removal spells. Monk's great. Spawn Gang Commander's great. Green, okay. 3 good 2-drops already. 2 repurposers, 2 slams. Wumpus. Okay, green's pretty good. Couple of nice green DFCs as well. But really no top-end Eldrazi, so... we might have to go like a white-green deck. A white-green aggressive deck is what I'm looking at. Actually, red-green aggressive could also be good. Red has all of that removal, and I guess that would give us access to Spawn Gang Commander activations. But I think blue and black are pretty easily out of the equation. So let's add all of the playable white, red, and green cards to our pool. And then go from there. I guess red is a little bit shallow. I probably wouldn't be running the Hellkite. Might run Flare of Cultivation, depending on, and then we would get access to a decent number of DFCs. The Glasswing, the Stump, the Strength. The Blood-Soaked, if we played red, would be pretty good, actually. Wooded Foothills would be played. Twisted Landscape for red and green. Possibly Ravager. Green-white for landscape. I guess Shifting Woodland would be played as well, though it wouldn't particularly be amazing. Anything in black worth splashing for? Could splash like a Victimize, because we have a lot of decent black fixing with the double insights and whatnot, but... Okay, let's take a peek at this. Not a great pool, but it does have a low curve and can do some beats. Could also be that red-white is another direction I could go, though I don't have any of the red-white cards you would want. We don't have the Goblins. We don't have the Scurry of Gremlins. I mean, it feels to me like my green is good, but maybe not as aggressive as the red-white. Yeah, make no mistake about it. I think my green is my stronger color. My strongest color out of these 3. But maybe it doesn't have as much synergy. Let's take a peek at what red-white would be real quick. Alright, so that's 27 playables, but that would be with 5 DFCs. So we could maybe shave like 6 DFCs, wow. Yeah, we could shave maybe like 1 Jolted Awake here and then just play 14 lands with 6 DFCs. So the hand smoother is really weird. From what I have been told, these count as spells in your deck, when you're playing best of one, so the hand smoother doesn't see them as spells, or rather as lands. So you do get these awkward scenarios where, because hand smoother, looks at two hands and tries to take the hand that is most average or whatever. Um, when you're playing this many DFCs, things can get awkward. Anyways, how does this look? What's our creature count? 12 is a little bit low. Do I have any things that make creatures? I guess we have one creature maker. No, but really low creature count overall, so that's a problem. That is also including the Pinnacle Monk as one of those creatures. I think this is a good start, but yeah, the creature count is concerning. Really needed some more 2-drops in this deck. Let's see, we have 2 1-drops, 1, 2. Yeah, excuse me, only 3 2-drops. This is one of those decks that if we're not curving out, probably can't do very well. So maybe I do have to go green, or I have to consider running things like the Fledgling Dragon, Hellkite with very few artifacts in the deck. I mean, same thing with Frogmere Enforcer. Like, if these creatures were anything reasonable, I think we could run with it, but as such, I'm probably going to have to end up running the green instead. Green gives us some pretty solid creature count and quality. Yeah, green gives us 9 creatures, so most likely going to need to play some amount of green, and then I'd probably play red with it, would be my guess, instead of white. We would only lose on one of our DFCs, admittedly a good one. Actually, I guess the white looks pretty good here as well. Hmm. If I play white, I lose out on these 3 instead. I don't really think there's anything here worth splashing for. I mean, I could go like red white splashing some burn, but that doesn't seem that amazing. All right, what does green white look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this would be 28. 28 green white playables with 3 DFCs. So we need to cut like 2 cards still. Pretty good curve actually. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. So green white definitely a consideration here. Let's take a peek at the green red now. Let's see, we get those DFCs. Red is a lot of energy stuff though. The green doesn't add to that. All right, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That would be 26 playables with 5 DFCs. So that would be about right. We would just add lands. Yeah, again, that's not bad. I think the white is a little bit better, though. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go green-white here. The Metastatic Evangel, super good in this list, too. And the white still has a bunch of removal. In fact, the Thraben Charms might be better removal than the energy removal spells, right? So what would he cut here? Double check I'm not missing anything. I think we would keep the Jolted Awake. How many colorless sources do I have that would be playable? We only have one green-white land. So Thief of Existence might not be good here then. Well, I guess I do have a bunch of spawn tokens, don't I? 2 repurposers for spawn token. Brood Scale makes a spawn token, and Dryad can add colorless, so not too bad to try to play those. Like, it would have been nice to get one more green-white duel, but I can always just add in a singleton, like, landscape that only produces one of the colors, just to increase the count a teeny bit. In any case, let's see, 28 plus 3, so again, do need to cut a couple of cards here. Not sure about this Hunger Tide Rises. It seems just okay at best. I mean, I guess the Thief of Existence probably can be a cut. Or wait, what am I talking about? Jolted Awake is a pretty easy cut here when we have no real energy synergies, because unlikely I'm going to want to make energy with Inspired Inventor, right? We have Evangel to like a proliferate energy, but that doesn't really count. Which means I guess the Solstice Zealot could be a little bit worse than the Thief of Existence. Something like that. So that would be 15 lands plus 3 DFCs. No need for Wooded Foothills. We don't have any utility for Graveyard. I mean, I guess Evolution Witness can get back the fetch, but that does not seem good enough. All right, so the one green-white. And maybe I should be running two of the colorless single-color landscapes. It's probably okay. One white, one green. So this would be 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 green sources plus the landscapes that can grab green, which there are 2, and then 5, 6, 7. 7 white plus 2. Okay, this looks fine. I'd almost like to run one more land for 16 lands plus 3 DFCs. This is probably okay. I don't think we want to be running a Flare of Cultivation, right? No. All right, not a great pool. I think this is a decent enough list, but I would not expect this to get 7 wins. That isn't to say it won't get 7 wins, but not the best synergy, not the best bombs. It's pretty awkward. Okay, that's good. So let's see here. Keep pitching Altasaur. Guess I need to lead on the Chapel turn 1. Yeah, I'd rather play the Repurposer on turn 3 than the Evangel on turn 2. This hand would have been insane, though, if we could just curve out with 2, 3, 4. Evangel into Repurposer into Area Auxiliary is very gross. Our hand's good, though. Do we want to punch that thing? It's probably fine just to use my mana up here. So next turn, the Auxiliary is going to give +2/+2, assuming the Evangel sticks on the battlefield. +2/+2 to 2 creatures. Okay. Let's play the landscape. As long as we stack the triggers correctly, yep. Then we'll grab another green source with the landscape. I'll put 2 card types in our graveyard, so we only need to find like an instant or something. Because presumably a creature will go to the graveyard pretty easily, right? Really needed to have hit something there. Like if I just attack with all 3 of my available creatures and then they go trade, we are not doing very well. Really need to spell that turn, dang it. But I do think I make this attack, as unfortunate as it is. Expecting to lose to a Crabomination or something here. It's not too bad. Well, good thing I ran 15 lands and not 16. What? So they missed 1 damage. They're gonna sacrifice it for a blood token, though. Could have used that a couple of turns ago. That would have probably won for us. So I've got 2 Thraben Charms. That would be very, very good. Altasaur into something would be good. 2 Singers. Oh man, we have so many good draws, but yeah, that a couple of turn cycles where, oh my god, they have the Steel and Sat combo now too. They steal my Wumpus, they attack it. Oh, they didn't do it! Oh no. Wow. Our opponent did not know about the Steel and Sack. I'm going to shuffle this land away right now, thin out our deck a bit. That can add a 1/1 counter. If I put it on the auxiliary, it can attack this turn into the Skyclaw, but if I put it into the Wumpus, they would have to triple block it. Okay. Get to trade for all 3 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So they're going to net 0 on life this turn. Because they'll gain 3 but take 3. I mean... yeah, they're winning. They have a 6/6 flyer, but... come on, man. There's no justice. That's incredibly stupid. That is so frustrating. So the nice thing is, if they kill the Inventor in response, I don't lose the Germ token. Good. So I'm not dead on board here, but now we have very few outs. They let me chump with the 1/1 token, that is very good. Damn. Let's see. If they don't kill in response, we still have a small chance here. Oh, they didn't. Okay. Wow, we're right back in it. And that puts an instant in our graveyard. Maybe I should have just gone for it and slammed. I mean, this is on the opponent. They had every opportunity to win. Yeah, I should have just punched the Shilgengar and then animated our woodland. That was a mistake on my part. I got too defensive. I gave them an extra card draw. Obviously, if they had a removal, they would have used it here. But I'm giving them a window. If they find something off this card draw, that's on me. Yep. Okay. Uh, that's actually kind of funny. Force them to chump with their Shulgengar now. Both players have made mistakes. Now, it's going to fall off after, but hey, this shifting woodland has been really good. Notably, I can't, well, I can target Strength of the Harvest as a permanent in the graveyard to copy, but then my Wumpus would die immediately. So if they just play out their flyer here, we win. Please just play out the flyer. Perfect. Okay. Wow. Crazy, crazy. Unless they drew a Galvanic Discharge, I guess. Huh. So, I could have just equipped the kite and gone for the win. Maybe that was still better. I don't know why I didn't do that, actually. For some reason, I thought that drawing the Thraben Charm still gave me lethal, even through them double blocking, but I put them to 1 this way. Yeah, I should have just equipped the kite and gone for lethal. That would have been 7 trample over 2 toughness. Whoops. Whoops. So that's 2 mistakes at least I've made this game. Still should be okay here, though, right? Actually, should I copy a flyer now? Two different lethal flying threats. Okay. Nice. Ugh. Well, we had to get very lucky, and then we had to get and then we made a bunch of mistakes still. Oh no! How long have I been fuzzy? Apologies. We had to get lucky. They had to make quite a few mistakes there, and then I still almost threw it away. So let's see. And that woodland did so much work with the aberration. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're on the board, but remember, you need to get to 7 wins in these events. This looks like a solid hand. Ideally, I get to save one of these as a spell. So I might lead on Forest turn 1. Well, okay, nice. We did draw land. What is more important? Actually, I guess I can wait a turn since we drew an untapped land. If we just rip another land next turn, then we'll be in a good spot. That works too. Hey, nice, 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 nice. I mean, obviously they can interact with the Fanatic, but if they don't, then we'll have our 3 mana on turn 3. Alright, well, we were going to draw it anyways. Playing pre-combat, because we can pay for a Coatl if they have one. I can pay. Oh, they also let me make the token first, awkwardly. I mean, I do think a lot of the times you're still just supposed to run out the Coatl, even if your opponent can pay. Because trying to wait and get value oftentimes is not good. Okay, so what I can do next turn is Inspired Inventor, put like a 1/1 counter on the Repurposer, and then my Fanatic can add 4 green. Whale, whale, whale. What do we have here? It's also pretty good. Yeah, let's put a 1/1 counter on the Repurposer. And then let's pump the Inventor. So remember, both my Repurposer and Inventor will deal damage here. Black Source discarded. Three cards in hand. Shadow Spinner. Right. Guess this is a little bit awkward mana efficiency-wise, but it's fine. Actually, let's just get fat. If they want to trade their 2 creatures for my Inventor, I'm okay with that. It's a lot of pressure, friend. Just think what I could have done with a couple of watchdoggies in this deck, you know? Alright, probably going to attack with their... Oh, I was going to say probably attack with their Shadow Spinner, but it's not. Okay. I was gonna put another 1/1 counter on the Inventor to make it a 5/5, so they couldn't double block and have a trick on one of my other creatures to survive. I mean, we still have the signature slam open off the Fanatic, but okay, we're doing all right. Again, we have a low curve. So that's one of the things about this format in Sealed, right? Is that because it's such a high synergy format, unlike Draft, where I'm always saying you should go for synergies over individual power level. A lot of times in Sealed, in this format, you're going to have to go for individual power level instead. His hand's great. Turn 2 Fanatic again. Repurposer into Inventor into early Dreadmask. Evangel also really good here. In fact, I might now play the Inspired Inventor first to start proliferating. That was probably the best possible card they could have there. That's too bad. Wow, brutal. Heather. Now we might need to run out the Strength of the Harvest as a land here after all. Alright, they'll pay energy. I'll take 3. We're just Evangel passing here. Ooh, Philia too. Philia's really good versus Eldrazi Spawn and, well, just Eldrazi in general, because Eldrazi are cast triggers, so flickering one of my Eldrazi is pretty good. Yeah. Well, I guess here if they want to attack with Philia, they have to flicker the Repurposer, but I'm going to take 8. Sheesh. This only grabs white. That's fine. Alright. Eating. Yeah, their draw is very good here. Damn. Philia is also insane versus that. A couple of removal spells, bunch of cheap aggressive creatures, couple rares, yeah. Their draw is brutal. Holy smokes. So flicker that, attack. Yeah. So I just hope I have to hope they don't have another removal spell. So we go like this. I have to do the trade for Philia instead of eating their Nethergoyf, unfortunately. And then if we get to Grace up my Dreadmon next turn, we should be okay. I mean, if they draw another removal spell, good beats. That's not too bad. Oh no! Are you kidding? The familiar to get the last card in my hand. Well, now we're dead. God damn it. What a draw by them. Alright. What can you do? The perfect guard. Yeah, their draw was absolutely absurd. Sheesh. That's frustrating. Yeah, we get an 8/8 flying trampling lifelinker. We can start attacking, put them on a 2 or 3 turn clock. Last card familiar. Wow. Whoa! Drop my phone. Drop my phone. He's angry. Alright. On the play for this one, we have a good opening hand. We just need to find a few more creatures. Okay, let's draw Wumpus next turn. Get a free win turn 3. They did not use their landscape. So they have some Eldrazi stuff. Yep. That is not a Wumpus. I think we're just going to use Thraben Charm here. Since that's not going to do very much damage for a while, it looks like. Plus Signature Slam and Death Toucher can kill anything. Alright, a Signature Slam for that. Yeah, I mean, if I get the Dread Mask next turn, that's pretty good. Though, as they're playing red, they could have access to, like, a Seed Smash. So, Jund, Abzan, so... Precursor, ah, nice. Precursor with the landscapes is really nice. So you have to assume they also have black in their deck then, right? Otherwise, this would just be a green source, and they have the Jund landscape as well. Oh, I guess the Jund is red-green. Oh no, they probably have black in their deck too. Yes, the time of Chris. Damn, lots of landscapes with the Precursor. They might as well attack for 3 menace here, I think. Yep. Oh, God, not another one of these positions, please. I'm running 15 land cards. I mean, it was correct to play out the enchantment as a land on that turn because that guaranteed I could Colossal Dread Mob, but man, this has been brutal. At 17, I don't think they're going to be blocking here, but that would be pretty nice if they did. Yeah, their deck looks great too. I guess it could be that they have multiple precursor type cards for the landscape. But Laelia, Chrysalis, Precursor, Herald's the End, great here in their deck. God, they have a Spring Heartland Tuco too. Wait, they didn't bestow that. That is concerning. Holy smokies. Okay, there's their black source. Or rather, their black card, but they can't do anything with it this turn, thankfully. Man. How do they just not make more Chrysalis there? You know, I think my way to win is... Because they can make their Chrysalis an 8-9, right? I think my way to win, especially with only one card in their hand, is just saying, F it. Sorry, Germ Token. I'm making an 8-9 Trample Death Touch. And putting them on a 2-turn clock. So... Presumably here, they're just going to take the hit from the Dryad and go to 3 and hope to draw something. But the nice thing is, the Repurposer, if they kill it, will give me a blocker for the Chrysalis too. Gotta make a move here, bud. Went to 0 timeouts. Okay. So we could lose. Fanged Flames, Exiles, Repurposer, for example. That's just one of the common ways. What else? A way to give trample. I must be lethal for sure, yeah. Yeah, so any number of ways we can lose here, but if we don't die this turn, then we win. Okay, glimpse into Pyro Surfer. Kills us. Nice hit. Wow. Okay, well, good beats. GG's. Damn, we have... That was very unlucky, and then the previous loss, our opponent just had a very good deck plus draw. Can you do? What can you do? Ay, ay, ay. For the most part, I think we're playing better than our opponents are. Maybe our pool isn't good enough. That's a great draw. Okay, this is an insane 2-3-4 curve out if we can. And again, don't get me wrong, I've made plenty of mistakes already today, but we're making fewer than our opponents. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Evangel with Evolution Witness is also absurd. Assuming you have stuff in your graveyard to get back. Every time you play a creature to trigger the, speaking of. Ooh, we got the Wump next turn, too. Yeah, I want to attack here. That's a great trade. We have the Evolution Witness to get our Evangel back later. That denies them value. I'm surprised they blocked like that. That was a very quick block. Okay! Turn 4 Path of Annihilation. We might be dead pretty quick again. It is a lot of mana, and I bricked on a land. I'm just gonna run out the Wump and hope it's good. Think of the content, Kenji. If you lose, you get to draft again, or whatever, sealed again. Oh boy. Begins. It be frickin' gins. Can't even draw a frickin' land, dude, really? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, this is good. Trample over for 3, eat their color, get a scry for hopefully a land. Sure, okay. So it's gonna end up being a trade at the end. Yeah, and then we're back to dead. Oh, why did they use all of their energy? I guess we can pray that they never have another big spell. Okay. Phoenix. Oh, that's not too bad. We know the last card in their hand, then. You know what? I actually kind of have to go for Inventor here and make a token. Reason being is next turn they can make their Oozewag a 6/6, and by making a token I can charm it even if we don't draw land. So gotta play it a little bit safe here, I think, and make the token play. Alright, take quite a bit here. Oh, they didn't attack. Oh, so they probably drew a brick then. I'm guessing they're just going to play out their... Probably drew a brick. Are you kidding, dude? Wow, look at how it's trying to tap me out of green to play the Evolution Witness. Are you kidding? Yeah, nice try, Arena. How did they not attack with the Oozewag there? That's absurd. I guess they didn't want me to double block and then they're forced to pump or something. So the good news is you can block the Breaker of Creation. The bad news is if they draw any kind of trick, I can never win. So what's the best way to go about this? I'm actually debating sacrificing a land here instead of sacrificing creatures. I really want to get back my Metastatic Evangel. But I guess getting it back the Wumpus is pretty good too. Alright, take 8, go to 8. I mean, another issue is the Phoenix giving something flying later on. Let's get Wumpin. We can go ahead and sack our landscape into turn. Again, I think we have a chance if they brick this turn. Bro, are you kidding? Alright, well, that'll be that then. They not only drew Bounce, they drew an indestructible trick, so... that, my friends, is Arena Open Day 1 sealed attempt down the drain. Every single loss was kind of absurd. The game against the black-white deck, they just had it all. I don't think there was anything we could have done. The last two losses, it just felt like, man, we were this close, and then the opponent, I don't know, had it all. Drew the nuts. I don't think my deck was that good. I think it was decent. It had a really good curve. It didn't have that much synergy, but a deck like this, like, I would be happy opening a deck like this continuously in this pool or in this format, because I think you would sooner than likely get there. Sooner than later get there, but not meant to be this time. So thanks for watching, everybody. That is day number 1 in the books. We are currently minus 5,000 gems. We'll keep a track of that in every video. Let's hope we qualify quickly and then get to play day 2 tomorrow. So we'll see you back for the next one. Bye bye.